So we're pulling into Haines right now, which is a really cute little Alaskan village, and unfortunately, it's so dark. I'm not able to find a great space to get a shot of it on the boat. Maybe I can from inside, but it's not really a good way to see it out here. It's about maybe 6 o'clock p.m. right now.
Welcome back to This Is Not a Travel Show. I am Chelsea Sana, and over the next few videos, I will be evaluating Alaskan cities for you and telling you a little bit about them, what it's like living there, and how you can get there and find a job. So let's talk about Skagway, which is one of my favorite places. Skagway is where I have spent the most time out of all of my summers in Alaska, but that is because I have had really good experiences with employers there. So I do highly recommend this city. It is a small, walkable city of about 1,000 residents that live there year round. In the summer, about another 2,500 people come for work. So the town does get extremely, extremely crowded. You're definitely going to want to make sure that you have your housing situation taken care of. The nice thing is that if you are not driving up and you don't have a vehicle, Skagway is extremely walkable. So I love this city as a starter town to seasonal work. It's fun, it's exciting to meet lots of people. There's people from all over the world that are working there. They are going to be mostly younger people. So I feel like if you are in your 40s, like me, you're kind of in that gray area. Everybody's going to be usually in their 20s or significantly older, maybe in their 60s. So there may not be tons of people that are in your demographic if you are in your, you know, late 30s to late 40s. However, it doesn't mean that you can't still have a good time, meet great people, and make really good money. Skagway has a really, really mild climate in the summertime, meaning you will have some rainy days, you will have some foggy days, but it's not going to be nearly as rainy as someplace like Ketchikan, which I will get to in an upcoming video. But Skagway does give you some nice sunny days, and it is absolutely beautiful in a valley surrounded by gorgeous mountains. So if you're into hiking, tons of hiking to do. And of course, there's fishing as well. If you do have a vehicle and you have a passport, you're going to be located just about 12 miles away from the Canadian border, which is awesome. So then you can go and explore the Yukon. If you don't have a passport before you go to Skagway, I highly suggest ordering one because I promise you, you are definitely going to want to go to the Yukon. There's lots of wildlife in the Yukon. And once you get out of Skagway, every now and then we might have a bear that comes into the city of Skagway, but it's not very often. Also, the beautiful thing is that, Skagway is a very quaint little old gold rush boom town. However, there's not a lot of creature comforts there. So if you're going up for the season, you really need to be aware of what to pack. You're going to want to pack all of your toiletries. You're going to want to shop and make sure that you have your clothes for whatever job that you're going for because there's not shopping in Skagway and it can take up to 2 weeks for you to get an Amazon package. What I have also done in the past is I have purchased things and mailed them to myself. So ordering things online or shipping things up to Skagway so that I'm ready for my 5 to 6 month season once I get there. There's lots of jobs in hospitality and tourism. There's a few hotels and B&Bs that you can work at as well. And of course, there's lots of jobs in retail as well. So I do love this city a lot. Also, it gets old after some time because it is a small town. So if you are not a small town person, then maybe Skagway will not be for you, because you're really going to have to entertain yourself on your time off with hiking or fishing, being out in nature and socializing. But there's lots of amazing tour companies in Skagway and lots of beautiful tours that you can take. There's also the train in Skagway, which is absolutely beautiful. So it just kind of depends. I've had my seasons years ago where I would get really bored in Skagway, but I've also had many seasons there where I'm feeling just excited and exploring. So it really matters what your outlook is and where you're at in your life and how you can enjoy such a small town like this. So we'll talk about another Alaskan city in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if you have more questions about Skagway, Alaska, then make sure that you drop them in the comments and I will make a video about it. Have a wonderful day. Bye.